March marks the beginning of spring, so I'm bringing a little bit of that into this bullet journal. Grab your notebook and come and plan with me. Hey people, it's Temi if you're new here, and it's time to set up my sister's bullet journal for next month. It's in this beautiful Archer and Olive notebook. Remember, you can use my code TEMI10 for 10% off anything on the Archer and Olive website. So if you're familiar with my channel, you know I go for simpler arty themes for my sister, and this month is no different. I'm marking the start of spring with this plant theme, and I'm actually so excited for the longer, warmer days. Can you relate, or do you prefer the cozier winter months? Let me know down in the comments. And also tell me what theme you've gone for March. I love reading your theme ideas. So this cover page is very easy to do. For the leaves, you want to make sure you slightly angle your pen and you draw an outline that can be simple curves that you join at the top and the bottom. And then you fill it in, but leave a little white area in the middle. You also want to vary the size of the leaves and also the heights, just to create a little bit more visual interest. And then you can grab the fine liner part of the pen to draw the stem. I'm using my cheap brush pen set this month, and it's got the thicker brush pen side and the fine liner side. I'll link it along with all the supplies I used this month down in the description box as usual. I'm finishing the illustration by colouring the plant pots at the bottom and then also writing MAR for March at the top. If you want to go a step further, you could grab a white pen to draw some detail in each of the leaves, and also you can grab your same green pen and layer it to draw a little bit of shadowing. And that's basically it for the cover page. I'm just filling in the bottom of the plant pot with black and adding some more leaves, and now we can move on to the quote. Continuing with the simple vibes I've got going on this month, I've just gone for Time to Bloom. And it's super simple but very effective for this month. It's the start of spring. I'm just excited to finally see leaves back on trees and to see some flowers blooming this month. For this month, I'm going for a very minimal look and I'm leaving a lot of white space. I actually ended up going back to add some washi tape, so stay tuned to the end to see how the spreads turned out in the final flip through, and let me know what you think down in the comments. Next, I've got the monthly spread, and it's just a calendar box with 6x6 boxes for each of the days. In the bottom right corner, I've got 2 plants, and just again, they are super simple to do. You want to make sure you angle your pen a little bit more than you did earlier, and you're basically drawing lines downwards. Because of the style of the brush pen, you can draw pretty thin lines just using the tip, and then as you go down and you press more with the pen, you can draw thicker lines, and it makes a really cool effect for the plant we're going for here. Also, make sure you vary the heights a little bit and the angles at the end so that it has more visual interest, but make sure they all stop at similar points down towards the plant pot. And I'm drawing these cool plant pots that have legs, and I kind of wish I had something like this in my apartment, but I don't. But I'm alternating the colours of the plant pot. So I'm filling one in black and then the other I'm leaving it white and then filling the legs in black. And I think it just looks really cool. I love how this illustration turned out. Now for the calendar itself, I'm just going for a black outline with slightly rounded corners. And I'm doing the lines on the inside of the calendar in a grey colour. I've added a March title to the top as well as a current favourite section, and I'm using my Sakura Jelly Roll white pen for the header. And that's it for the monthly spread. Now moving on to the habit tracker, I always go for a simple layout tracking 6 habits, and I use my calendar block stamps to help speed the process along. But if you're on the starting pages of your book and if you're stamping on the left side like I am, make sure to add a notepad or something to bring that page up level so that the stamp a little bit better. But if you have gaps like I do, then just write in the missing dates. On the right, I've got her gratitude log, and it's just space for her to record 1 line a day of something she's grateful for. I include the same thing in my bullet journal, and I absolutely love it for quick daily reflections. So I've just got 1 to 31 going down the spread with the days of the week on the right hand side. And to bring it back to the theme a little bit, in the corner of the spread I've got some simple leaf doodles, and they're kind of similar to the ones that we did on the cover page, but just adding them in different directions and different sizes. And I'm also finishing the spread with a green header for each habit, and now we can move on to the goal spread. But before we do, I'm going to interrupt quickly to say, if you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up, it really helps me out, and subscribe so you don't miss new bullet journal videos. So for the goal spread, I've got 4 boxes for her main 4 categories, and it's just space for her to record monthly individual goals that can help her towards her yearly goal targets. So the right side of the spread is going to be a blank spread, and it's just an extra spread for anything that she wants to use it for. I'm doing a simple plant doodle at the top, and that concludes the spread. Super simple, but it's more functional. Now moving on to the final spread, which is the weekly spread, and I'm doing the square layout. It's a very simple layout with the dates in green and the days next to them. So this always leaves space for 8 spaces, and because we've got 7 days in the week, the top left square is for the title, a space for notes, and a quick plant doodle. Since this is her favourite weekly spread layout, I've quickly done it for the remaining weeks, and now I'll show you the final flip through of all of the spreads with the added washi tape and a sneaky nail polish change. I love how simple and bright it turned out, and it gives me a clean spring vibe, and I really hope you like it too. If you get inspiration from this theme, feel free to recreate it. Just please tag me on Instagram at temi.journals in the caption and on the photo so that I can see it and share it. My March plan with me will be up very soon, so keep an eye out for that. You can catch more bullet journal videos in this bullet journal playlist. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you on my next one. Goodbye.